Coming with Town Hall 17 in the next Clash Clans update is a brand new signature defense, a new long-range troop, a spell that can revive heroes, and a mysterious hut. I'm going to be showing you gameplay and explaining everything that you need to know, but first, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, a quick recap. We took a look at the theme of Town Hall 17, the new Inferno Artillery, as well as a new trap, the Giga Bomb. So let's start with the brand new signature defense. It is unlocked at Town Hall 17, where you will be able to build 2 of them right off the bat. Much like the Air Sweeper, the Firespitter is an aimed defense, meaning you have to select which direction it will face, and only troops inside this 16-tile cone-shaped area will be targeted. But what exactly does it do? Well, the Firespitter shoots very fast flames at a fire rate faster than the Expo. It is extremely effective at what it does, but it also lacks precision, meaning it can miss a target and hit troops behind it instead. So even though it deals similar DPS as a ricochet cannon, for example, it may not feel as powerful because those shots are dispersed. By the way, it can hit both air and ground no matter if the troop it initially targeted was either one. So in this example, even though it targeted balloons, it's hitting the giants and barbarians behind them. With nearly the same hit points as a scatter shot and high damage, it's certainly not something you should ignore, especially how there will be 2 of them, but because it only faces one direction and lacks precision, it feels pretty balanced. Lastly, the Firespitter will have 2 supercharged levels available. Next up, we'll be taking a look at the Thrower, a new elixir troop unlocked at Town Hall 16. The Thrower is exactly what it sounds like. It throws spears at anything, so not just defenses, but anything that is in front of it. The Thrower is unlike anything we have. I mean, the closest thing I can think of is if a Royal Champion was a standalone troop. Of course, not as powerful and fast, but with significantly longer range and about the same HP and DPS as a Valkyrie, believe it or not. Based on some testing I did, it's not a troop that you'll be able to spam by itself and call it a day. It's no Root Rider, but it will be very good behind a tank and also to snipe buildings from a distance, being able to outrange certain defenses like a bomb tower. Moving on, let's look at the new spell called Revive, unlocked at Town Hall 15. It is an elixir spell that can only revive heroes, so when you bring the spell with you in a battle, it will only function with your heroes. If you place it in the field with no heroes dead, then it will do nothing. The way it works is if you have a knockdown hero and you're carrying this spell, a flying golden heart will appear above the hero, and all you have to do is drop the spell near that hero, and it'll bring it back to life. Now, the Revive spell will not bring heroes back at 100% health. At level 1, it will revive heroes with 60% of their health, and as you upgrade the spell, it will increase that percentage up to 75% at level 4. Some interesting things to know: a hero can be revived multiple times, and yes, with the percentage of its original health, but if there are multiple heroes down, you'll want to be careful where you drop the spell, as it will pick the nearest hero within a 8-tile radius. And finally, what is that hut? Well, this is called the Helper's Hut, unlocked at Town Hall 9, and it houses the Chief's helpers, including the Builder Apprentice and a new helper, the Lab Assistant. The Lab Assistant is basically like the Apprentice Builder, but exclusively for the lab, and this time there is no upfront cost. The level 1 Lab Assistant is absolutely free. Of course, you'll have to spend gems to level it up to 12x for a total of 8,500 gems, being able to reduce a lab upgrade by 12 hours every day. So that wraps up today's sneak peek, but what about this? Well, make sure to check back in tomorrow. In the meantime, YouTube thinks you'll like this next video, so why don't you check it out? As always, have a gaming outs. Peace.